Each year we like to take our annual January trip to the Caribbean and visit an island that we've not seen before. This year we chose Long Island. Long Island is just east of Exuma, one of our favorites. My oldest son Dusty and his wife Danny joined us. The trip was scheduled for 5 days. The route took us over Wilmington and then direct to Long Island. Coming out of Currituck, the winds were very strong, 100 miles per hour on our nose at 23,000 feet, making our normal 2.5-hour flight just over 3 hours. Smooth, but long. The cloud cover was under 1,000 foot and there's no instrument approaches, so we ducked down until we could see land and water, and then we made the visual approach. Customs was easy, as with all of the Caribbean, and our rental van was waiting for us in the parking lot. Never expect luxury in the Caribbean. We had to drive to the rental office a few miles down the road to pay. Here is the rental office, so you get an idea of what the car looked like. As with all new islands, we didn't know what to expect. Turns out that if you're not into snorkeling, diving, or sunbathing, this may not be the island for you. It's very quiet. It was lunchtime and we were a little hungry, so we stopped at the first restaurant we saw, the Green Leaf Bar and Grill. Definitely a locals joint and great coconut shrimp. We did get our usual house on the beach, and the beach was very nice. Well, we've arrived and there's no power.
Wait, what did I hear beeping? I was like, is it back on? No.
Our first dinner was at Tiny's, which was just a short drive or walk. Super cool place right on the beach with excellent lamb chops, but the service is absolutely the worst. Almost 2 hours to get our food. In one of our funnier vacation moments, my wife thought she lost her glasses, but they were in the fridge. There are no breakfast joints on the island unless you eat breakfast at 11, and then you can get breakfast. So we enjoyed breakfast at home. Later, we headed to Stella Resort on the north end. He had a dream out of the barren land. He created this haven and he named it Stella Maris. Alright, on this spot you can see the Caribbean and you can see the Atlantic. Stella Maris. Ooh. One of our favorite islands is Exuma, and it's only a 9-minute flight from Long Island. Once on Exuma, we took Elvis's water taxi to Stocking Island to visit another favorite, Chat and Chill.
Something that I don't know. Give me nothing but love and hope. I hope I can find my paradise. Deep down under, and all I've seen beyond the wonders. Everybody on. I know I can make that sacrifice. What is hopeless and what is real? I wish I knew how I feel. I hope I can find that love inside. Give me shelter, bring me along. There's a place where we all belong. Still I wonder, where's my paradise? started. When you're all alone, follow your heart or go home. They say that home is where the heart is. I wonder where the wind it blows, the reason why I blow so close. An apple life I'm slowing down, but growing up is getting older. Rather feel at home than be alone.
1938. Not that old. Explains the bees. What in the world is that? Looks like a bomb shelter. Sunday school or something in there. It's probably where they. That's a toilet. Baptismal or something? No, that's actually, it looks like a grave. On our last day, we went to see Dean's Blue Hole in Clarence Town. At Dean's Blue Hole, we came upon a family who happened to be volunteering their time to pick up trash that had washed up on the beach, and there was a lot. Although over 100 people have lost their lives diving this hole, there was a memorial for 3 women. On a sunny day in July of 2008, a family went for an outing at the hole. And according to locals, the youngest family member, a 14-year-old girl, was walking around the Blue Hole edges when she started to slip. Unable to gain her footing, she started sliding down in the sandy incline into the hole. Scared and unable to swim, she panicked. Her mother and aunt went to rescue her, and as a result, they found themselves caught up in the same sliding. And due to a state of panic, the father went to go get help. The grandmother watched as her 2 daughters and granddaughter met their demise. By the time help arrived, all 3 of them were found floating face down in the Blue Hole. Many people don't realize that in salt water you can float. You just simply stop swimming. Lay back calmly and your body will float. Oh, there's the Blue Hole right there. Right there. Yeah, that's the hole. A little path. Or to the Blue Hole, we think. Getting higher.
I'm gonna be smooth sailing, sitting by the water till my worries drift away. I'm gonna be smooth sailing, sitting by the water till my worries drift away. Yeah, I was down on the rocks, marooned alone, cast away to the complete unknown. No refuge inside.
Yeah.
Only darkness in the middle of the night.
Oh, this overhang.
The other
know if you went up on those cliffs over there.
Oh yeah.
But it doesn't look that deep right there. I mean, there's your hole. Your hole's kind of like in the middle. The shoreline doesn't really have. It's not dark, so I'd be afraid to dive in over there.
Sitting by the water till my worries drift away. I'm gonna be smooth sailing. Sitting by the water till my worries drift away.
I don't know if the water ever got this deep, but I mean, you got these holes over here, and that one goes all the way through. What?
At one point you would think the water shaped that.
Yeah, yeah. So is the sea level rising or falling?
Right.
That's a question we'll never know.
That's how I feel about Arizona. Like, I really do feel like water ran through there.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think there's a question. They just found in one of the deserts overseas, the deserts, one of the largest deserts overseas,
Yeah.
they found the remains of a whale.
Yeah. It wasn't carried there.
No.
Obviously, it's the deepest freshwater one is.
Yep. You can see that water splashing way out there along that shoreline. Look at it. Boom.
You can see.
We just came from over there.
Yes, I'm the thunder in the storm. I am the ship that's weathered and worn. I never give up the fight. I'll be chasing the sun through the dying light. So catch me riding on top, wind in my sails, cruising non-stop, ebbing and flowing just like the waves on the rocks, freeing my soul. I'm gonna be smooth sailing. Sitting by the water till my worries drift away. I'm gonna be
This is a hotel?
This is just basically if the boaters here have too much guests on board and they want to be close to the marina instead of be far away. We have 2 rooms downstairs here. Both of them have queen size, 2 queen size berths in each.
Yeah.
Then there's a king room upstairs, and then it's the cottage room with a king bed inside that one over there.
Nice.
sitting by the water till my worries drift away. Who can melt the hardest heart and speak life into my soul? And who can spin the world around and hold me ever close? And who can search the depths of me and love me to the core? And who controls the world I see and walks me through it all? No one but you.
On our last night, we had dinner at Chez, which is the chef's personal home. He's been on the island for 23 years. A super unique experience where you order what you want a day ahead of time, and he gets everything fresh and prepares it for you when you arrive. One great thing about being a pilot is the ability to change your schedule on the fly. Pun intended. We needed to cut our vacation short by a day in order to beat a storm front that would bring record-breaking snowstorms back home. If we were late, we'd risk flying into ice, not something that I wanted to do. So the plan was to head out early in the morning. Dusty had eaten something that didn't agree with him, so his last night was a rough one, and it continued through the next day. Not fun. We had 2 flights, one to Wilmington to clear customs, and from there to Currituck to go home. The first leg was smooth, until we got into the pattern of Wilmington. The winds at 2,500 feet were nearly 100 miles per hour. On the ground, there were warnings for low-level wind shear ahead of the storm front. The conditions on the ground were 25 gusting to 44 miles per hour. I'd never landed a plane with winds that strong. The flight conditions were good until we made our base leg turn, and then we were being violently tossed around.
Wilmington, good morning, CBM 940 Papa Delta at 12,000, goodbye.
November 940 Papa Delta, Wilmington approach, Wilmington altimeter 2972, expect vectors for the visual approach, runway 24.
Look for the vectors, 40 Papa Delta.
November 0 Papa Delta, be advised, reported 10 to 15 knot loss on final.
Alright, 40 Papa Delta, thank you.
November 0 Papa Delta, descend to maintain 3,000, leaving 10,000, clear direct sunlight.
Leaving 10,000, direct sunlight, 40 Papa.
November 0 Papa Delta, turn 5 degrees right, vectors for descent.
Right, 5 degrees for descent, 40 Papa Delta.
November 0 Papa Delta, turn right heading 050.
Right, 050, 40 Papa Delta.
November 0 Papa Delta, descend to maintain 2,000.
2,000, 40 Papa Delta. 5573 is going around.
5573, roger. What was the wind shear?
We had plus 15 knots 3 times.
Roger that, was 5573. Flight runway heading, maintain 3,000.
Papa Delta, we got it.
Number 0 Papa Delta, cleared visual approach, runway 24, and be advised a wind shear was reported by the previous aircraft.
Alright, 40 Papa Delta, we got it.
Papa Delta, cleared visual approach, runway 24, contact tower 119.9.
On the tower, clear for the visual, 40 Papa Delta.
Street 5573, Wilmington departure, turn left heading 150, and then clear left.
Left turn 150, we're going to do it again, Lucy 5573.
Street 5573, roger.
Tower TBM 940 Papa Delta with you on the approach.
TBM 940 Papa Delta, Wilmington, tower runway 24, clear to land, the wind is 230 at 16, gust 36. All arrivals so far reporting a gain of 10 to 15 knots all the way down final.
Alrighty, 40 Papa Delta, adjusting accordingly.
Clear, flight clear to land, the wind is 0 Papa Delta.
Clear to land, 40 Papa Delta. 40 Papa Delta.
Winds are 230 at 16, gust 36.
Alright.
6573, did you have any gains or losses on final?
Yeah, we had plus 15 3 times, and we had a negative trend of about 20 knots there when we went on. We got the wind shear.
That was a regional jet that reported it.
TBM can confirm.
Tower 568 Bravo, just want to make sure you caught that. The TBM, their short final, they're confirming that low-level wind shear advisory that the regional jet gave from about 5 to 10 minutes ago. It was gains and losses of 15, 15 to 20 knots.
The horrible conditions continued on final, and they were the worst I'd experienced on any plane. I looked over to Gisela to see her praying, and I was right there with her. As bad as the conditions were, we greased the landing, but the winds were so bad that even taxiing to customs was a challenge. After clearing customs, we hopped back on the plane to Currituck, and yes, everyone was apprehensive because the winds were still bad, but I knew that after passing 3,000 feet, we'd be back in smooth air. The flight was smooth, and with a 100-mile-per-hour tailwind at 11,000 feet, we were approaching our destination in under 30 minutes. However, the conditions at Currituck had diminished. This time, wind wasn't the problem. It was driving rain and fog. The automated weather regarding the cloud bases wasn't working, so we were blind coming in, until the airport manager recognized my voice on the radio and told me that the weather was rain with about 200 overcast. He told me he'd turn up the lights to help. They're great out there. The approach was smooth, and I made the calls. 700, 600, 500, 400. The ground below us was finally coming into view, but nothing out of the windshield yet. 300, 200, voila! We broke out with the runway directly ahead of us. What a sight! God had watched over us yet again. This is what we had to land in. Welcome home! Rainy or not, it doesn't matter what paradise you may just have come from. Home is home, and it's always great to be there.